Who was Saint Joseph's father? By the time of Joseph of Nazareth's birth, Judea had fallen under Roman control, and the descendants of King David had lost both their royal birthright and their claim to the throne. Herod the Great, appointed king of the Jews by the Roman Senate, had usurped the throne. Joseph, the earthly father of Jesus Christ, though not according to the flesh, was a descendant of David, and thus remained the rightful heir to the throne of Judea. The Bible traces his genealogy in the Gospel of St. Matthew, which identifies his father as Jacob, a descendant of David. And Jacob begot Joseph, the husband of Mary, of whom was born Jesus, who is called Christ. Matthew 1:16. Then how does one explain the genealogy given in the Gospel of St. Luke? In this account, Joseph is still a descendant of King David, but his father is not Jacob, but rather Heli. And Jesus himself was beginning about the age of 30 years, being, as it was supposed, the son of Joseph, the son of Heli. Luke 3:23. Separate lines theory. The Gospel of Matthew reveals the biological line of Joseph, while the Gospel of Luke gives that of Mary. Though Luke says Joseph, the son of Heli, ancient usage commonly attributes someone as son when referring to son-in-law or adopted son. Under this reading, Heli is the father of Mary, the father-in-law of Joseph, and the biological grandfather of Jesus. Jeconiah's curse. Jeconiah's curse proves Jacob's paternity. In the book of Jeremiah, the prophet pronounces a curse on King Jeconiah, also known as Jehoiachin or Coniah. Record this man is childless, for none of his offspring shall prosper, sitting on the throne of David and ruling again in Judah. Jeremiah 22:30. Jeconiah does not appear in Luke's genealogy, Mary's lineage. Therefore, Jesus is not a biological descendant of Jeconiah. This is very important to note. Had Jesus been related by blood to Jeconiah, he would be under this curse. Therefore, he would not be the Messiah. In contrast, Matthew's genealogy, where Jacob is Joseph's biological father, includes Jeconiah as an ancestor. Since Jesus was not biologically descended from Joseph, he does not inherit the curse, yet remains the legal heir to David's line. What has been revealed to the mystics? According to the visions of the German mystic Anne Catherine Emmerich, St. Joseph's father was in fact Jacob, a detail confirmed by other mystics, such as Servant of God, Madre Cecilia Baj. Anne Catherine Emmerich. Joseph's grandfather Mathan had descended from David through Solomon. He had two sons, Joses and Jacob. Jacob was Joseph's father. Madre Cecilia. St. Joseph's father's name was Jacob, and his mother's name was Rachel. Both distinguished themselves by leading very holy lives, and both were descended from King David. Jacob also appears as the biological father of Joseph in the 6th century text attributed to St. Ephraim the Syrian, the Book of the Cave of Treasures. Mathan took to wife Sebrath, the daughter of Phinehas, and begot by her two sons at one conception, Jacob and Jonachar. Jacob took a wife and begot by her Joseph. Joseph took to wife Mary, of whom was born the Christ.